Hey everybody, welcome back to the Print 3D channel. Today is July 4th, and that means day 185 of the 3DP 365 project. And on today's episode, we printed out this cool little Rhino toy, so stick around. Hey everybody, welcome back, and thank you for joining me here for day 185 of the 3DP 365 project. As always, down in the description there's a fact section. There's also the MatterHackers affiliate link. If you're in the market for some new filament, just use that MatterHackers affiliate link and you really help out the channel. On today's episode, we printed out this cool little Rhino toy, and our print turned out awesome. I am super happy with the results. This is a very easy to print model too. All the parts come on one build plate, and it uses some of those compression pins to connect everything together. So it's a real easy assembly. There was no glue needed, no screws. And the tail is actually one of those little cool print in place hinges. So that's pretty awesome. And that printed out perfectly. And it assembled really easy. There were no problems with the assembly. Everything snapped together nicely. I didn't hear any of the parts breaking, which I've seen other people have problems with on some of these compression pin models. But ours didn't have that problem. Everything turns really nice. It's a very cool little model. We used some of that MatterHackers PRO PLA in the color Magenta on our gMax 1.5 XT Plus, and our print turned out really, really good. There are no problems with the print whatsoever. There are no blobs, there are no globs, there are no layer skips, there are no layer shifts. I don't see any of that resonant waving from the possible vibrations on the extruder through the print, and it's got a lot of flat surface. It's very much a low poly look to it, so I don't see any of that resonant waving, so that's very cool. And we downloaded this from Thingiverse. And once we had it downloaded, we sent it over to Simplify 3D for slicing. In Simplify 3D, we used a 0.2mm layer height with 3 top layers, 3 bottom layers, and 3 perimeters. I also used 15% infill because there's a lot of flat surfaces on here. And we ran this out at 40mm per second. And with all those settings, our little Rhino toy turned out awesome, and I'm super happy with the results. There's a little bit of fuzziness on the smaller parts, which are the smaller horn, and on the ears, but that's nothing an emery board or a little piece of sandpaper can't just clean up really easy. So this is a very cool print. All the little detail turned out really good. His little mouth, his little eyes, and his little nose holes. And the legs move really freely. The 2 back legs are actually shorter because he's kind of a portly little guy. So I think he's really designed just to kind of sit there. But other than that, it's a very free moving toy. All the little compression pins worked perfectly. And this is a very cool little model. And I definitely suggest downloading this because it's only a 6-hour print, so it's a fun little build. And of course, it's a perfect example of how you can use 3D printing to make a simple little kid's toy that prints in about 6 hours, snaps together, and it's a fun little print too. Well, that about wraps it up for day 185 of the 3DP 365 project. I hope you guys found this episode interesting and informative. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment, like, and share those videos, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.